Hey everybody, we're here for another episode of Tier List Line on RLG Cast. I'm here with Caps, the captain of the show. You might know him from Five for Talking. He is the host over there. Today we're going to be talking about 90s movies. It will be on a tier list. We will jump into tier list line in a second. So we'll just, I guess, might as well just jump in right now, right? All right. So this is what we have here. I'll go through the categories. We have top five, top 10, so it'll be five in each. In the beginning, we can put as many as we want in here, but by the end, there can only be five and five. Good flick, watchable, which is a movie that you can watch it easily, but it's not going to be anything special. And then skip this movie. Um, Caps thinks a lot of them are going in here, but they're not. So we've taken someone's random list of 90s movies. This is not curated, nothing. It's just a random list, I believe, probably of like the top most popular 90s movies. So we'll start off here with Pulp Fiction. I don't think there's much of a question here that I'm going to put this in this spot.
hmm
Okay, so that's fair. Titanic.
I will say top 10. Um, I think it's a really good film, but you can't deny what what it did. But I'll make an argument for top 10.
I want to say good flick, but because we're still at the beginning stages, I think I can argue that later. And for now, we can just ride like this.
Yeah, the next one I'll let you take because I don't
It's a good
recall
flick.
this one.
I'm a huge fan of 10 Things I Hate About You. I must have rented it like 4,000 times. It's Heath Ledger.
Before Heath
It's,
Ledger,
it's, no, that's prime Heath Ledger.
is it?
Oh,
I
that's the
I I I
prime. He's
recall remembering a little bit of it. I just don't
Yeah. This is
remember
before
all
he
of it.
was really famous, like
Yeah.
obviously, but it's like that's prime ledge.
But you can't
Um,
deny the fact that he acted very well in that one, like, he did a pretty good job,
oh yeah.
so
Uh this might get a little bit big for the screen here, so we'll adjust as we go. Silence of the Lambs.
I'll let you
Uh
take that one.
yeah, I'm gonna put it in top five. I don't
Okay.
I don't think that's argument. Home Alone.
Ooh.
I think it's a good flick. I don't think it's a top 10.
I'll make an argument for top 10, but it'll be interesting what we got left.
I'll give it to you for now. The
This for me is
Matrix.
top 5, top 5.
Okay, I'll put it here for now, but I can't promise you it's gonna stay there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Clueless.
I will, um I mean, as I remember parts of this film, as beautiful as Alicia Silverstone is, I yeah, I don't
What he means to say is as beautiful as Paul Rudd is,
that's it.
he's no, I think it's a good flick. I don't think with how many movies are gonna come out here, it's even worth arguing for the top 10. I'd say it's kind of like a tie between these two for me. And I don't think you're really gonna argue my point for that. Jurassic Park, I'm gonna just do this and we can argue about it later.
We
I
probably
think it's
will.
better than The Matrix.
We probably will.
Um,
Um, but I'll definitely leave it for now.
okay. Pretty Woman, I'd say it's watchable. I don't think
Yeah,
we have too much to like, argue about from that aspect. Um, unless you think
I'll leave it as is. I don't think it's a skip.
you don't think it's a skip.
Pretty Woman. I don't think it's a skip.
Okay,
I think it's
okay, that's
watchable.
fair. Oh, you know what? How do I open the thing? Presentation mode. Okay.
What just happened?
I just made it bigger. All right.
Fortunately, I can't see that. There you go.
Okay. Sorry about all this. Okay, so The Lion King.
Um, I think it's a top 10. Uh, but I can't see the top 5. By the way, there you go. Yeah, when it comes to like top 5, like this is going to be a tough one. But I can't deny like The Lion King was a really good movie, in my youth.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue that. I don't know if it will stay in top 10, I think, argument wise. For me, I was always an Aladdin guy, which I'm assuming Aladdin must be in here somewhere.
Yeah. Are you gonna change goof to good?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did I click that by accident?
I don't know what you were doing, but you were doing some stuff though.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it here. We're
Yeah.
doing it live. Space Jam. It's watchable.
I think it's yeah. I was gonna say good flick.
No, you're not getting that. Scream.
I know how you feel about this one. Um, it's not a top five. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
I won't
I'm gonna
argue
say
against
this.
top
This
five.
is this is what I'm gonna say. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you have your little Lion King moment. Okay, I'm gonna say Lion King is better than Titanic.
Okay.
Um, Scream is definitely better than Home Alone, and I'll leave it like that. And if it gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. All right. Schindler's List.
Ooh.
It's definitely not watchable.
No, no, no.
Um,
I
it's not top five. I think personally, I do think it's a really overrated movie. I don't think it's. I think it might be better than Good Flick though, in comparison to the movies that are on the table. Like just given what we're seeing here, I can't say that it's good. It has to be probably ahead of Lion King at the moment of what we have on the table.
I'll give you that. I mean, for me, I mean, it's not my type of movie. Uh, doesn't just I mean, it doesn't ignore the fact that it's a really, really good movie. But you know, I would put it in the top 10.
Okay.
I don't remember Matilda. I don't.
It's watchable. It's somewhere here. Who cares? Fight Club.
I think it's overrated.
I mean, that's fair. It's
That's just me. I will not argue against someone who loves it. Just to me, I think it's good. I just don't think
it's
it's.
definitely here at least. If you want to argue your point that Lion King is better, I'll let you have that, but it's Titanic is not better than Fight Club.
I just I watch Fight Club, and I don't even I. It's not a film that I go back to.
Okay, that's
Um,
fair. Would
yeah.
you put Lion King ahead of it?
I'm okay with this for now.
Okay. Independence Day.
I think it's a very entertaining film,
I think I
um,
we can just put it
but
there.
it's not. I would say good flick.
Yeah? Okay.
I would say it's good flick, but yeah, it's not top 10.
Sixth Sense.
Um, I mean, besides the cliffhanger at the end, I mean, it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good flick. I would say this. I would say it's probably the best of the good flicks that we have so far.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
far, so
this is
good, man.
you have to factor in we got 4 movies up here and 6 movies here. That means you're already guaranteed that at least one of these movies is coming out.
How many do we have left?
A lot.
Jumanji.
Jumanji's a good flick.
It's a good flick.
It's
I'll give you
like
that.
it's in the here. It's in the here's. Groundhog
Um,
Day. I really like Groundhog Day.
I like it too. I just don't. I mean, just but based on what we have here, I think it's a good flick, and it's at the top of the list.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So you're not disappointing me.
Yeah.
This is the list. Okay, so if anyone wants to see the whole list, um, she's all that. I mean, I actually kind of like this movie, but I think you can skip it.
Hey, I'm I wouldn't mind if you put it in watchable. I don't. It
Okay,
is what
well,
it
you know
is.
what? It's better than these two. It is. I'd
Yeah.
rather watch it any day over Matilda or Space Jam.
Okay.
Thelma and Louise is a good movie.
Yeah. I thought it was a good movie.
Thelma and Louise might have to take Home Alone's spot.
We'll see what happens.
Should I put it in top 10 or should I put it in good flick?
I think you can probably. Are you putting it behind
No,
Groundhog
no, I'm
Day
just
again?
asking. I just let it go.
You can put it in good flick for now.
In front or
Um,
behind? In front?
in front, in front.
Okay. Parent Trap, skip it.
Yeah, I don't. I whatever.
Bad Boys, it's a good flick.
It's a good flick, but you know what? Like it's.
It's better
I,
than Independence Day.
well, same guys in both.
It's better than Jumanji. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I think it's like that.
Sure, sure.
Dumb and Dumber.
Um, this one's a tough one because
We're not being super objective if anyone's wondering. We're kind of just like
well, yeah,
letting it ride.
um, comedies are not necessarily my thing, but
Okay, let's just get it here.
this
It's here.
might be in the middle of the pack for good flick. I would put this in front of Clueless.
I would say it's a classic. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas. That's your whole jam.
You take that one.
Um, it's in here somewhere. It's like over here.
You could take the next one too.
I'm indifferent on that. Saving Private Ryan is good. Saving Private Ryan is ahead of Thelma and Louise. So there's actually, you know what? Saving Private Ryan is here. Home Alone is. I'm just taking Home Alone out, even though it shouldn't be knocked out. Yeah, we still have arguments to make, but Home Alone's not better than any
I'm
of these
agreeing
movies.
with you on this.
Home Alone is not better than any of those movies.
But it's still a movie that you go back to every Christmas, so it's not necessarily something that you get sick
But it's a
of.
good flick.
Yeah.
And I don't want. I'm already mad at Titanic that it even exists.
Yeah.
Um, Point Break.
I think this is a great film.
It's not top 10 though.
I would say I
You
would.
place
I,
it.
no, I wouldn't put it in top 10.
No,
No,
you
no.
place it. Tell me where to put it.
Oh, in front of Sixth Sense.
I'll allow it because I think I kind of knocked down a couple movies here and there, and I do actually like Point Break. It's probably one of the only Kurt Russell movies that I like.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, sorry, Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wow,
not a
Roadhouse,
Patrick
man.
Swayze
Roadhouse.
guy. A lot of people don't like that I don't like him, but I just don't. I'm not a big Roadhouse guy. So you want to talk about Roadhouse? Did you watch the new
I
one?
was gonna ask you, like, side question. What do you think of Roadhouse?
I haven't seen the new one, but I think it's a really average movie, the original,
Okay.
and the fact that people are so gatekeepy about it really
Uh-huh.
bothers me. That it's like you're upset that a new movie got made about a really okay movie.
Yeah.
It just doesn't logic. It doesn't click in my head. I don't understand.
Yeah. I would say it's entertaining, but that's pretty much it.
But it's like, what are we protecting here? It's not The Godfather. It's not even his
No.
best movie. It's not
Oh
even
my
Patrick Swayze's
god.
best movie.
My god. Don't even compare that to Godfather. That's an
Okay, speaking
insult.
of Godfather, here's the
Top
Godfather of
five.
sci-fi.
Top five.
Ahead of The Matrix? Yes.
Um, if you want my honest opinion, I put Matrix in front of Jurassic Park and then Terminator 2 in front of Matrix. That's just me.
If you let me do that, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I will take that. Jerry Maguire. I think it's a good flick.
I think it's a good flick.
It's like around here. I think I'd rather watch Bad Boys than Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
I think I'd rather watch 10 Things I Hate About You than Jerry Maguire. Okay,
Okay.
we'll do this because you've seen Jerry Maguire. Forrest Gump, skip it.
Oh man. Yeah, no, this is a good movie, man.
I genuinely this is okay. So we're pointing at movies. Like I think Schindler's List is overrated. You said what was the one you said was a bit overrated?
Oh man. Uh, t- 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 t-
I don't
um,
remember. Sixth Sense or something. Oh,
Fight Club.
digress. Fight Club.
Yeah.
To me, this is not just overrated. This is like on the cusp of just not even being that good of a movie. I really dislike, as from a personal standpoint, Forrest Gump.
Why is that?
because it's a big mess of a movie that
Okay.
doesn't really have a strong narrative, but it's preached about like as if it's the best story ever written.
I cannot. I think it's really good. I cannot deny the job that Tom Hanks did in it. If I'm going to make a comparison to you know
Rain Man,
Jerry Maguire or something like that,
it's better
you
than
got
Jerry
to
Maguire.
admit that Forrest Gump is much
Okay,
much better
here's
than.
what I'll give you. It's some of the better use of computer technology of the time. Editing the photos and like splicing him into backgrounds. His performance is pretty good. Visually it's solid. It should not have won movie of the year, let alone be considered one of the greatest movies ever made.
Who? What movie? What movie did it go up against? Do you recall?
I can tell you right now,
Okay,
it will be quite shocking.
but
Uh,
for me, I think it's in. I think it's a good flick. I really do.
uh, I mean, I would put it in good flick. I'm not gonna pretend like I wouldn't. I would even maybe, given the circumstances of what's on the table, put it ahead of Titanic because I also don't think Titanic is that good. I think Titanic is pretty overrated as well.
I think Titanic was well done, and I wouldn't be. Um, I wouldn't argue against putting Titanic in. If you were going to drop it down, I wouldn't argue against it. However,
Okay, you ready?
Forrest Gump definitely needs to be in a good flick category. Yeah, go for it, man.
So the four movies that Forrest Gump beat: Four Weddings and a Funeral, Quiz Show, Pulp Fiction,
Oh, Pulp
Shawshank
Fiction,
Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, and Pulp Fiction.
Two of
Wow.
what are considered the greatest movies ever made lost to
Is it
Forrest Gump.
true that Shawshank was considered a flop at first? And
Yeah,
in
no one
it,
it gained legs when it would play on TV, like on TBS.
I thought like it gained legs when it was released on VHS.
No, it was mostly from TV playings, like in the
Yeah,
late '90s.
yeah. I do recall that it was considered a flop when it
It's
first came
such a
out.
good
But
movie.
it's very, very well done. And
I would
I
say that
always wondered why. I always wondered why it wasn't as big as it eventually did become.
because
I don't know if it
it
was the
was probably
star
like
power.
it probably didn't
Um,
get like the marketing,
okay.
right? But
Yeah.
like out of those movies, even I love Pulp Fiction. I would say Shawshank should have won movie of the year. There,
Yeah, no, you
it's
make
on
a
this
great
list.
argument.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
It's a good movie. I still think
I'll
it's a good movie.
I'll give it to you here, but I'm taking Titanic out. You choose.
No, no, no. I think both of them should go down.
Okay, so I'll give you this,
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that, man.
but I'm also putting Thelma and Louise ahead of Titanic.
Okay.
Okay, so right now we have 10. So we can still put more, but now
Not in the top five
guaranteed
though.
something's you could put more in top 5, but something's getting knocked out of top
Yeah,
5.
something's gonna have to come out.
Okay, Aladdin. I freaking love Aladdin. Um I think Aladdin's better than Lion King,
Ooh.
but I'm
Ooh.
willing to negotiate.
Um. Okay. Why don't you put them beside each other then?
I'm willing to negotiate. I put them beside each other, but not in top 10.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Why
Okay,
don't you
hold on,
have
hold
both of
on.
them?
Let's play this out. Let's play this out. Let's play it out.
I was gonna
We
say
gotta
you can have both of them. Are you gonna end up putting all the Disney stuff like at
we could play this out, right? Like I love Scream, but Scream is not better than Saving Private
the...
Ryan. Okay, Apollo 13. It's a good flick.
I liked it. I enjoyed
It's
it.
arguably the best Ron Howard movie. Where would you put it? It's already
Uh,
up in the top, I think.
no, I put that ahead of Forrest Gump.
Ahead of Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
Okay,
I enjoyed this
that's
movie.
a good Tom Hanks movie too.
It was a great Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah. You know what? We're on the same page right now. Beauty and the
Yeah.
Beast.
You're gonna have to put it with the other Disney movies. I enjoyed it as a kid.
I mean,
But then
I'm
when
gonna
they just
give
went
you
that,
this. I'm gonna give you this, but I'm also gonna do this.
you're
So
gonna crump up all the Disney movies all together, man.
here's the thing, though, right? I'll give you. I'm gonna give you this. Beauty and the Beast is the worst of the three. Um,
Yes.
but Saving Private Ryan is gonna go ahead. So this way, if anything else gets placed up here, these animated movies are also gonna get knocked out.
Yeah. I mean, Robin Williams made that Aladdin movie. So
I'll leave it like that. You can
yeah.
have Lion King. I'll take. I'm already just gonna take Screamo. I'll put it there. You know what? We'll do this because you like Apollo 13. Now we're evens. I know we did last summer. I like this movie a lot, but you can skip this movie. Okay, it's watchable.
It's watchable.
Yeah, yeah,
One
yeah.
time.
The Blair Witch Project. I mean, it's watchable. Do we need to get into that?
Watchable. I think honestly, I think that was you want to talk about a movie that was overrated. I thought that was overrated.
That's overrated. I agree.
Like nothing really happens.
Okay, this Schindler's List and Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, for us saying they're overrated doesn't mean they're not good. It just means people talk about them way, way highly, more highly than they should.
Yes.
This movie is actually not good. It's
Yeah, no, it's like
watchable for what it is because it's like an experience, but it's not a good movie.
nothing happens.
No, nothing happens. Candyman. I like
I'm gonna
Candyman.
let you that one because I don't know that one. I don't
I like
remember it.
Candyman. I'll just put it here.
You can take the next two.
Fargo. Fargo's great.
Sure.
Okay, this might be where it comes because I think Fargo is like arguably up here because that could be the Coen Brothers' best movie.
Nah, I
Um,
don't remember it.
I'll just do this one now. Then we'll just get this one out of the way. I do think Big Lebowski. Well, I'm just gonna leave them here. We'll talk about it later. But Fargo is better than Big Lebowski. If I have to knock one out, I would knock out Big Lebowski.
Okay.
Total Recall.
Ooh.
I can't even fit this whole thing in.
I really like Total Recall.
I like Total
Um,
Recall too. I'm already up here.
you're gonna put in good flick? Or
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Um,
already here. Do you want to go higher than this?
yeah, I definitely want to go higher than that. I'll definitely go. Um,
I'm stopping
I'm
now.
cool with
You
that.
tell me.
I'm cool with
More?
that. I
Okay.
am cool with that. Where you place it right now, I'm cool with that.
Oh, GoldenEye.
Um, I'm gonna
It's a
let you
good.
talk about it because you have a
It's
strong.
a good flick. It's one of the better James Bond movies for sure. It's somewhere here.
Okay,
I'm gonna go like that.
is that the one? Is that the one with Halle Berry?
No, that's the
No,
really bad one.
that the one with Halle Berry was the next one, right?
No, it's three. There's two more, and then there's GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and then that one, Die Another Day.
Okay, okay.
That's the one with the Madonna song. All right,
What?
so you're already listen. We're already saying bye for 100% to some movies in this top part. This is where this is going to get
That's
difficult. Okay,
yeah.
because I can see movies coming up already. Speed.
Man, I really had fun with this one.
I like Speed.
I
Okay,
like
I'm
Speed.
gonna start it here.
I enjoyed Speed more than Bad Boys. Uh, put it in front of Clueless for me.
Huh? I didn't hear you
I
say it again. S-
um
Put it in front of what?
Clueless.
Oh, Clueless. I thought you said Goo Goos. I'm like, what's Goo Goos?
You know what? I would honestly say that I enjoyed this Keanu Reeves movie better than Point Break.
I can agree with you because I also agree with that
Yeah,
sentiment. Armageddon, it's watchable.
it's watchable.
Yeah, Sister Act, it's
It's
watchable.
good.
Yeah, it's a go. Okay, that's good.
It's all right. Oh, I see where you're.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all three of these movies. Um,
Oh boy.
okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's calm down. Before we even make this argument, this is in here. This is in somewhere here. One of these movies has to be removed for Goodfellas. There's no fucking way. You know what? Goodfellas is number one. So, like, something's coming out of that box. All right.
Something.
Shawshank is definitely in one of these boxes. For now, I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah.
We're gonna just get through this fast, and then we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Uh, Toy Story, I think, also is better than all of those Disney movies.
Okay. Okay. So what does that leave us? One, two.
We only have one skip.
That's 10 right on, no?
No, there's five in box one. No, there can
Well,
only be five more. It's the top five and then the next five.
what I'm saying is there's 10 right now in the top 10, but yes, one has to be moved out, right?
We have to have four movies out of it
Mm,
because it can only be top five and then the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll take out Big Lebowski. I'll make that. I'll
I
give
put
that.
Apollo. I put Apollo 13 in front of Bill Belsky. Wow,
Okay.
I can't really say that because
I would put Scream here because I like it, but you're not getting it lower than Forrest Gump.
well, first and foremost, we got to move one out of top five, right?
Okay, so let's deal with that.
Goodfellas stays.
In my opinion, okay, let's. Are you okay with this top three?
Um,
I'll let you put something ahead of Silence, but Silence can't leave the top five. If there's something you really need to protect here,
Matrix does not leave top five.
okay, then I'm gonna leave this as the top five, and I'm gonna take Jurassic Park to here. But I'm gonna put Shawshank Redemption ahead of Jurassic Park.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, I'm also going to take Fight Club out of the top 10. Whatever. Um,
I'm not going to argue with that.
and then are you okay with them going down in this order just to the next row? So like Fargo, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, Fight Club.
Oh, I understand what you're doing. I thought top 10 was going to have top like 10 movies there.
No,
That's
no,
why.
it's
Okay.
the top five and then the rest of the top 10.
Okay. 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 Um,
We can make changes though.
um,
Like I think maybe this should go here and maybe this should go here.
that's that. I'm not going to argue against that.
Because like watchable's still not bad.
Yeah. Well, I
And
would
like
put
Pretty
like
Woman is better than fucking Armageddon.
okay.
I hate
Um,
Armageddon.
I didn't mind it.
Okay, so in these, do we want to knock anything out? Are we okay with Saving Private Ryan and Toy Story, or do we feel like there's something that needs to take one of those spots?
No, I honestly, I don't mind this at all. I would put Schindler's List at the bottom of that top 10. Um, and I honestly, I would put Silence of the Lambs at the bottom of that top five.
I'll do it because it's not going to leave the top five.
Yeah, but
And for me, I would have knocked the Matrix out.
I,
This is how I would have done it if it was
okay.
just like my top five of these, but it isn't, so it's fine.
I would have argued against it. I just love the Matrix. I have so
That's
much
fine. Look,
fun with
I'm
the
not
first
look
Matrix.
at that top five. You're telling me
Yeah.
that's not an amazing top five
No,
movies?
I have no problem with that at all. I like honestly, you could easily put Shawshank Redemption in that top five.
Yeah, you could
Um,
put Jurassic Park there. Even like
yeah,
outside of the fact that it's well made enough that it should stay here in comparison to most of these, you
yeah.
can argue for me at least you could argue Fight Club over Schindler's List and maybe Fargo. in if it was
Yeah.
just me doing it.
I don't remember Fargo. I honestly I don't
You should
remember. I
watch
can't
it. Put it on
argue
your
against
list.
it. But the other thing I will make an argument for, Apollo 13, I really enjoyed. And Apollo 13, I would I would ask, and it's up to you. I would put Apollo 13 on the top of that good flick list.
I'll do this if you let me do this, and then also this.
I'll let you do that if you put Total Recall ahead of Big Lebowski.
All right, and I'll do that because I like that.
What was that?
I'll do that. That's good. I like this list. I'm not complaining. I think this is it.
I'm just looking at it one more time. Um, I am satisfied with this list.
I'm satisfied with this list. That's going to be the new way we end things. Satisfied with the list.
Before we say
Uh,
something else,
I think that was good. It was a good uh project. It was like an experiment into our minds of a bunch of random 90s movies. I mean, there was a really good list there. That was like what did I say? 46 movies.
that was a tough
Uh
list.
yeah, and we only had one skip it.
But we want to make something clear to the viewing audience. It's we're having fun with this. Don't come at us with like, "Oh, you're
I mean, you
nuts
can
for
come at
putting,"
us. I'll take the interactions.
like don't like um, Fight Club. What the hell? Why'd you put it so low? Listen, it's how we feel and what we think, and we welcome the comments. And if that's what you like, hey, cool. Just in
All
case you
right.
didn't see it.
Hey, thanks for watching. We're satisfied with the list.